Hey everyone, my name is John Elder from Codemy.com, and today we're going to write a little Python program that looks up cryptocurrency prices and information programmatically. And we're going to use the CoinMarketCap API, which is totally free. It doesn't cost anything to use it. So you're probably familiar with CoinMarketCap. You can come over here, search for your favorite currencies, and you can get the price and the market cap and the volume and all that good stuff. And what most people don't know is there's an API. If you come down here to the bottom of the screen, click on this, you can get all kinds of information. Now you can look up everything, and that's this API right here, or you could put a specific limit, or you can look up a specific item as well. So you can read through here and see the different things that you can do. But when you call this API, if you pick the main one that returns all the information, this is what you get. So you get the name, symbol, the rank, the price per BTC, some volume information, some supply information, percentage change, and last updated. This is just a little timestamp thing. So for every single thing that they list, you can get this information. So it's pretty simple to connect to this thing and use it programmatically, especially with Python, and that's what we're going to do in this video. So I'm going to assume you already have Python installed on your computer and you already know how to use it. If you don't, head over to my website, Codemy.com. I've got this great Python course. It's $29, but if you come up here to the Enroll Now thing and select Total Membership, you get all of my courses for just 49 bucks. If you click this thing and use coupon code SUPERCODER, which is a terrible coupon code, it's just dorky, but anyway, if you use that, it'll knock another 20 bucks off. So you get all my courses for $27. I have, I think, 20 courses now, hundreds of videos, all kinds of cool stuff. We got about 20,000 members signed up at the moment, and it's a lot of fun. So if you want to learn more Python, if you're not quite familiar with it, check that out. And that's all I'll say on it. So let's head over here, and I've got Sublime Text Editor pulled up here. That's what we're going to use to write our code. And I just created a file called coins.py, and I saved it into my Python directory. And the first thing we need is we need a couple of things. We need a couple of modules, the request module and the JSON module. These two modules will allow us to connect to the CoinMarketCap API and do all the things we need to do. So add those, and then we just need really two lines of code. We're going to create two variables, API request and API, and we're going to call this request module, and we're going to get the CoinMarketCap API information. And that's all of this stuff, right? And if you'll notice, this is a list and this is a dictionary in Python terms. So each dictionary item is an item in the list. So we can access those with Python relatively easily. Once we get all this information, we need to sort of parse it with our JSON module and then shove that into this API variable. So we can flat out right away just print out this API variable, and if we do, we just get all of this stuff, and it's completely useless, not readable at all. It's just gobbledygook. But what that is just all of this stuff and just chunky format that we can't really read. So what we need to do is pick out specific coins that we want to look up the information for. So you've got your own portfolio or whatever, and you want to see how things are doing. So I'm going to create a list. I'm going to call it My Coins, and I'm just going to put a few coins in here: Steam, EOS, some Ripple, and some Stellar. So let's pretend that these are my coins, right? So we want to look up the information for each of these things. Simple enough. So we need a couple of loops to loop through all this JSON information. So I'm going to say for X in API, and X just creates a little variable that we can access that will loop through this API. And now we want to use our list. So we go for, let's just call it coins. Let's call it coin in my coins. Now we need a conditional statement that says if the symbol equals one of these, do something, right? So if we look back here at this API, we'll notice we have this symbol, and it's BTC, symbol ETH. The symbol is capitalized, so it's important that your symbols need to be capitalized in your own list, right? So let's say if coin equals X. Now we want to access the thing inside of the Python dictionary here. This is the dictionary, right? So we want to look up symbol. So let's go symbol. So if this equals the symbol in the dictionary, then let's just print out X name. And that is this thing right here, right? So let's just save this and run it to see if this worked. Okay, so it's Ripple, Stellar, EOS, and Steam, so that seems to work. Very cool. So what other stuff do we want to print out from the API? Well, we definitely want the price of USD, right? Of the things, because that's what we're doing. We're looking up the price, right? So we could just go like this and paste in price USD. Save that and run it. Ripple's currently 139, Stellar's 50 cents, EOS 13.53, Steam's 4.45. Very cool. So just that easy. And I've done this on one line. You could easily do it on another line, you know, just sort of however you want to do this. So then it puts it on each line. And you could, you know, do some formatting here, put some line spacing, whatever. A little bit easier to read, but we can access anything in this list. So for instance, if you want, let's see what looks good here. The current rank, for instance, we would just copy this, and instead of price USD, just type in rank. So if we save this and run it, Ripple's currently 3rd, Stellar 7, EOS 9, Steam 31. And you know, you can play around with this a little bit. You could go rank and then just do a little formatting, basic Python stuff. So Ripple, rank 3, you know. You could do the same thing up here. You could go, you know, put a little $sign, right? And then .0 let's call this an F, .format, and then turn this into a float. Save this and run it. And if you wanted 2 decimal spots, save that. Clear this. 141, 51, whatever you want. Very, very cool. So that's how to just pull stuff out and get information. But we can do even more with this. We could do all kinds of cool stuff. Since we have the current price, we could check that against our current portfolio. So like I bought 1,000 Steam at 80 cents. It's now 446. What's my profit? We could easily figure that out with a little bit of math. And so let's look at that real quick. So instead of a list, let's create a dictionary and let's call it my portfolio and set that equal to a list, but inside of this, let's put a dictionary. And so let's go symbol, and let's say I have Steam, and then let's say amount owned. Let's say I own 1,000. And then let's say amount, or let's say paid underscore per, and let's say I bought them for 80 cents. So now we can take this and duplicate this as often as we want. So let's say if I also bought Ripple, and let's say I bought, I don't know, 3,000 of them, and I paid 20 cents each. So now down here, instead of so we're not calling this list anymore, we're calling portfolio. And so if coins, and we want to access this sim, so if we say if this equals this instead of the list that we used to have, then print out the same stuff. But before we do that, we can also do some math, right? So we could say current value equals, and so we can go coin amount owed times the current price, right? And let's turn these into floats just so we make sure that we're dealing with numbers here. And let's go current, let's call this one profit loss equals current underscore value, which is just this guy right here, minus price paid. And we need to calculate price paid, so let's do that first. Price underscore paid equals coin amount owned times coin paid per. And again, let's wrap these in floats just so we make sure that everything is mathanized. Okay, so now we can come down here and print out let's say our current value, and let's print out our profit underscore loss. I have no idea if this is going to work. Let's give it a try. I usually make errors the first time through, and I did this time too. So, okay, name price paid is not defined. Oh, paid per. Price paid. Where's paid per? Need to wrap these in quotes. Okay, let's give that a try. Cool. So we need to do some formatting here, and plus we don't know what each of these is. So let's go up here, current value, and let's go current value. And let's just do the same thing that we did here. Boom, boom. Let's see if that worked. Current value, okay, that seemed to work. And let's go profit loss and do the same thing again. Boom. Nicely formatted. Let's run this again. So Ripple 141 is the current price. It's ranked third. Our portfolio current value is $4,217. Our profit is $3,600. Steam, our current value is 45. And our profit is 37. And we can play around with this. You know, we can get, let's say, total underscore profit equals, set that equal to 0. And then down here, every time we run this, we could go total underscore profit plus equals profit underscore loss. And then down here at the bottom, let's go ahead and put a line break, some lines in there. And let's go print portfolio profit. And I'm going to do the same thing again here. We want the total underscore profit. That looks right. Oh no, so let's see, this goes here maybe. Actually, that won't work either. That goes here. Indentation, very important in Python. There we go. So now we have Ripple, Steam, and then our total portfolio profit down here at the bottom, we're up $7,000. So that's very cool. It keeps running total. So let's see. Let's take one of these and put this at the top. Basically, I'm just playing at this point. Let's run this again. So now we get this line up here. And we get this nice little report, and we can play around and do whatever we want. So the cool thing about this is now this is all done, right? We don't ever have to change this again. But say, for instance, we add something to our portfolio. We just add another dictionary in here, and I'm just going to copy these and paste them in. So let's say we added some stellar, and we got 10,000 of them, and we paid 40 cents. Now we paid 30 cents. So now if we just save this, if we run this again, having not changed anything else, boom, now Stellar is in our list because this loop down here, you know, loops through all of these no matter how many you add and does the same thing for each of them. So we can see our Stellar's current value is 5,000. We're up $2,000 on it, and that 2,000 gets added to our portfolio profit down here at the bottom. Now we're up 9,000 bucks. So very quick tutorial, and I'm sure there's a lot of other ways you could do this, but this is just pretty simple. And you can see you could format this any way you want. You can, you know, do any information you want that's listed in here, you can use and access and put in here however you want. All you have to do to access each thing is this right here. X, because we called this X up here, and then price USD, which is just, you know, price USD. If you wanted price per Bitcoin, you would put price BTC instead. If you want the 24-hour volume USD, you would put that in there. Whatever of these things you want, you can access them just that easily. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hope this was fun. If you're new to Python, if this is all a little bit too much for you and you want to understand things like lists and dictionaries and stuff like that, head over to my website and definitely sign up for this course, this Python Programming for Everyone, because I go over all of the basics for Python. It's 28 videos, 2 hours, not that long, but it's going to give you all the information to become a really solid sort of beginner programmer, beginner to intermediate. We actually go into some advanced topics as well. We talk about functions, modules, and classes even in this course, so it's really cool. And like I said, sign up and go for the total membership. Use that coupon code. It's just what was it? Super Coder, $27 for all of my courses. You get all the future courses. I'm always adding new courses. Anytime I do, you get them for free if you're a total member. You can ask questions underneath each video if you don't understand something. I'm always answering questions. It's just a really cool website, and it's a lot of fun, and it's a really easy way to learn programming. And right now I'm working on a Python for crypto course, and we're going to be doing some really cool stuff. And so if you sign up today as a total member, you'll get that course for free. It should be done in about 2 or 3 weeks. Let's see, we're in the middle of towards the end of January, so beginning of February, middle of February or so, that will be done, and it's going to be really fun. And I hope to see you there. So my name is John Elder. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.